Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's Grand Theft Auto 5 video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about the top 5 features and changes that I think will make the next Grand Theft Auto Online update amazing. That's right, Rockstar has promised that in September there's going to be a new DLC that features the Rockstar editor, a bunch of new free mode features, but there's a lot of unknowns, and obviously they never tell us really what new features and changes they're going to be adding into the game, stuff that we would see in the patch notes, and that's something that I want to talk about today. I'm not going to be talking about new content like certain types of clothing or cars or guns, but new features and changes that might be simple but could really improve the overall state of Grand Theft Auto Online, and that's really what I want to talk about today. And I'd love to hear from you guys in the comment section down below. If you've got something to add or want to take away from my list, please let me know down there, and it'll be interesting to see what you guys have to say because I know you have some pretty awesome suggestions. But with out of the way, let's get it started. Alright, so I have talked about this for a while now, and I honestly thought it was going to come with Ill-Gotten Gains Part 1. I thought for sure it was going to come with IGG Part 2, and it didn't, and that is a fourth garage. I cannot tell you how many people I talk to, including myself, where I'm literally at the limits. Like every time I have to add a new car, I have to delete a vehicle, which sucks because I don't want to do that. And I think Rockstar knows this, and I think that if they're going to be adding new vehicles in this upcoming update, which would make sense because every Grand Theft Auto Online update has added new vehicles, that they almost certainly have to add a new garage. And at this point, I kind of want something more than just the standard 10-car garage. I either want one that has a different shape, or is maybe like 15 cars or 20 cars, or just have something different about it. I mean, at least at a minimum, I would like a new garage, but I'd also like something maybe different to come of it. Like I said, either a new shape or a new style or something different about it to make it a little bit more unique. But I know so many people are on the brink of having to like delete cars every time they get a new one, so I think that a new garage is certainly necessary. Number 2, a better notification system, and this has to do with the in-game phone, and it's something that I noticed right after the heist update when I was getting all these heist and job notifications. You guys have seen it, where your entire left side of your screen literally fills up with green and gray notifications. It sucks. I hate it. There's no way to turn that off where like they don't pop up. And it's kind of unrealistic too, because if you think your cell phone right now, whether you have like an Android or an iPhone, you get notifications and they don't take up the entire screen. You can like change settings to make them either A, not show up, or B, be like very small indicators that say, hey, you got a text message, or hey, you got a missed call. And I honestly think that's how it should be in GTA Online. Instead of having this giant green square with a description, or this giant, gray square with the job description, title, what you're going to be doing, just have it as a little notification, and if you're really interested, then you can click on it and expand it and see what it's about. And I don't know, that might just be a personal thing for me, but I hate when I hear that noise and then just like a wall of text goes up over my phone with a bunch of notifications for jobs that I'm really might not be interested in. So that's definitely something I'd like to see changed. Number 3 is more free mode events, and this is something that Rockstar actually touched on in their Newswire post as well, that they were going to be adding some more free mode gameplay things. And when I'm talking about this, I'm talking about just random free mode generated things that you saw in single player, like a lady's getting her purse stolen on the street and you see the flashing red and blue blip. Do you decide to help or do you decide not to help? And that'd be a really cool way to kind of create your own character's personality. Would he be seen as a bad guy or would he be seen as a good vigilante? I think that could be a cool angle as well. But also some of the more miscellaneous things like strangers and freaks. Once again, I don't know how you would apply that in Grand Theft Auto Online, but just random cool events to keep the gameplay exciting and fresh, especially in these times when there's not a whole lot going on in terms of new content or DLCs. It'd be really exciting just to see like a cop, like a 3 cop cars chasing someone who had just robbed Vangelico, and you could decide to either help the guy who's just stole the goods, or you could decide to help the cops, and you would get like good points if you help the cops, or like bad reputation if you help the guys that were trying to get away. So I think that would be pretty cool, and it would definitely bring some interest back into Grand Theft Auto Online in these down times. Number 4 has to be upgrades to our apartments or things to do with the Snapmatic. Now, Snapmatic feature is amazing, but I've always stated the idea of being able to show them off inside of your apartment. Inside your apartment, there's like lots of little paintings and whatnot, and I've always talked about the idea of putting your Snapmatic photos where those random paintings are that Rockstar have decided to go inside the apartment. I think that would be great. It'd be a great way to not only show off your friends some cool moments in the Snapmatic, it would bring more features to the Snapmatic feature, and would also give us a great way to customize our apartments, which at the moment have absolutely zero you heard me, zero customization, which is a total bummer. So I know that I would definitely want that because I rarely use my apartment now in Grand Theft Auto Online, really just because that has no purpose, has no customization, has nothing about me inside of it other than the fact that I own it in the imaginary world of Grand Theft Auto Online. So I think that change would be nice. And finally, last but not least, number 5, a better way to layer clothing in Grand Theft Auto Online, or not be so restricted by it. It's just the simple things like not being able to wear a hat without a bandana on, or not being able to wear sunglasses and, you know, a hat. Just the weird things that Rockstar has set, like their weird restrictions for clothing, or like not being able to wear a scarf with a certain jacket or something like that. It's really weird. I just want a more freedom-based system for putting on clothing in Grand Theft Auto Online. I think it would be easier, not having all these restrictions and whatnot. Because honestly, half the time I can't create my favorite combinations because it requires me to like do something or put on an article of clothing. So I think that would be a really great fix. But anyways, that's all the information I'm going to be talking about to you guys today. Those are some of the top 5 things that I think would make the next Grand Theft Auto Online update awesome. But once again, I'd love to hear from you guys in the comment section down below on what you think as well. Let me know what would make into your top 5. Once again, if you did go on to enjoy the video, a like rating would be awesome. And of course, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new, or you like daily Grand Theft Auto 5 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.